Hi guys, this is Derek Gardner, Bay Area vegan cyclist. I'd like to share my newest hobby with you guys. And here we go. This is my 2017 American Professional Stratocaster made by Fender, made here in the United States. I bought this on St. Patrick's Day this year. I had a guitar previously, but never really bothered to learn to play it. It was not a very good guitar. I progressed along and decided that I also would like to add a Telecaster to my lineup. So I added this Telecaster to my lineup. Now, guys, this is a budget friendly model. This is a Fender Squier Telecaster. And this has a semi-acoustic cutout, which is not very audible, but it does work when you're playing alone or without an amplifier, either one. So, pretty nice little guitar. I got quite a discount on it because I found a flaw, and I decided to turn that flaw into a moment to antique something for the first time. So right here, guys, the guitar had been dropped, I believe, and there was a huge dent in the finish. So I simply antiqued it out, and it looks great. Plays great. Plays almost as nice as my American Stratocaster does. Moving on, I've got a couple little hand exercisers, one for finger dexterity, one for finger strength, a flashlight for when you're trying to adjust your volume knobs, a guitar pick box, which my father, rest in peace, made out of solid walnut wood, and the silver guitar on the front used to be I believe a 25-cent piece that was silver. And inside, I have my guitar pick collection and little micro guitars also that I keep in there. Here, I've got my tuner case for my Boss TU-12. The tuner's not in there. You'll see why in a moment. I've got a notepad for any additions I might want to make. Got my cable for my Telecaster hanging there. This strap with the blue on it, this was my dad's shirt, and my wife made this into a guitar strap cover for me. I use the D'Addario quick lock system to take the strap on and off. Very simple. And this is the strap for the Telecaster. It's also a D'Addario quick lock, but not as fancy as the other one. Once again, that was a budget guitar. Here I have some essentials. I keep my Fender microfiber cloth in there, as well as my Dunlop microfiber cloth. The Dunlop cloth is strictly for the fretboard, where the microfiber cloth can be used on the entire guitar. Here I've got a guitar chord chart, Guitar Method, Book 1, Beginner. It's a little bit hard to read, but it works okay. I find I understand this book a little bit better. Scales and Modes. I highly recommend this. And I like Jack Johnson, so one day I aspire to be able to play this album. That's probably going to be a ways off, though, guys. Just being honest with myself and you. Okay, here I've got a couple of essential tools that you want to have for a nice guitar. Screwdriver, basic Craftsman, Phillips head, watch screwdriver size. This little guy is a knob puller for getting Strat style knobs off. And this is the 65 series Dunlop fretboard cleaning system. It also works to clean the rest of the guitar. Works very, very nice. Puts a very smooth feel on your fretboard. Now, I learned in the short time that I've been playing already that you would want to have your guitar strings, even though they're brand new and they claim that they're in an extra sealed environment. I like to have a couple of different types of string on hand. I'm not going to open this, but I have extra slinky, then I've got regular slinky, and then rock and roll slinky, all by Ernie Ball. That's what my dad used, so that's what I will use. But I've found that putting them in this Ziploc bag adds an additional layer of protection for the strings. All right, now moving on. Here I've got my Fender Festival green cord, which matches my lovely Stratocaster, which I've named Joe Biden. I actually spent my entire stimulus on Joe. Now I've got my pedal board here, which I made. It cost me literally nothing. Well, there's a couple asterisks there, but I'll get to those in a minute. Anyway, I had the wood hanging around the house. I had the screws. I had the cable ties, all of those different aspects. So I had to buy the small patch cords to link the pedals all together. And then I bought this thing called One Spot, and it's a power supply that powers every one of the pedals all at once, all together. I just noticed my amp volume was still up briefly. Anyway, I mentioned my tuner earlier, and there's my Boss TU-12. It is in line with my pedal board, so I can tune up any moment that I wish to, and that is also powered by the One Spot. Very, very nice system. The amplifier that I have, guys, is a custom with a K. DFX65 is the model. And my cat, she didn't want to leave it alone, so my wife made me this lovely guitar cover out of some old Levi's that we had laying around. And if you notice that blue button-down shirt there on the top, which gives access to the handle, should you ever want to carry it, that's also my dad's shirt, which he wore quite often and loved to play guitar with. And also on the sides there, you'll notice that I've got a couple of pockets that she sewed onto there that are functional. I keep the cables for my pedal board in there. So if I want to extend my pedal board, it's very, very easy to do so. And I know that my input is on the right side and my output is on the left side. Now this cover covers the entire amplifier, but my wife made this really nice hole here for the electric wire to come out of. You see the wires for the effects pedals plug into the back here of the amplifier. So she made a hole on the left and on the right side, respectively. And once again, there's those pockets that I was mentioning. And the amplifier was also my father's. And it is on casters. So anyways, guys, just a brief rig rundown. I'm not really good at playing yet, so I'm not going to play anything for you guys, but I'm getting closer. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. Comments are honestly more important than anything to me, and I could not figure out how to flip the camera on my phone. That's why you cannot see me speaking while I'm giving this video. A quick rundown on my pedals I've failed to do. I have a Morley optical volume, which just is like a gas pedal for your volume. Works great. Here I've got your typical distortion pedal, Boss distortion pedal. Here I've got a really cool Digitech synth wah / envelope filter pedal. That has a lot of really cool flavors. I like that very much. And then here I've got a vintage delay, which I do intend to replace with a Canyon by Harmonix. And once again, I've got my Boss TU12 tuner, chromatic tuner in there. Very, very nice little system. You can see all of the wires are tucked nicely. And anyways, thanks so much for watching.